Hey, I'm Ben. I used to be ranked top 5 nationally in doubles. I play with a two-handed forehand and a two-handed backhand. I'm getting pretty close to retirement, so I decided to do something fun. I took 1 month to master the two-handled racket, and this is how I did it. I'm about to play for the first time in my life with a two-handled racket. Now, I am taking off the plastic, so you know I haven't used it. I don't think this racket is spinnable.
I'll receive first.
Of course you will. This is stupid. I don't even know which handle to serve with. Okay, I'm gonna double fault everything. Hold on, sorry.
No, you're good. Take it as time as you want. I know it's weird.
I can't decide which handle to use for the serve. This feels more comfortable, but it's awkward.
I thought you were going back to switch racket.
Oh.
Ow.
Thank you. Yeah.
You did it with such like confidence and so much power.
Alright, second serve. Oh, that's horrible. I hate this. I hate this so much. On the ground strokes, I'm used to holding my right hand above my left. So if I hold my right hand higher up this grip, then my left hand is on this one. It feels more normal.
Second.
Oh, no. If I had to flip it normally, it would go into my face.
You're basically using like a waffle flipper, you know?
Yeah, that's really what it is. You know what this feels like? This feels like playing in those, you know, those like drunk glasses?
Yeah.
That's what this feels like. Like every shot feels like it's gonna be fine, and then it goes, what? Oh. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh.
Yes! What if I only use this racket when my partner is serving and no other time?
Yeah, that would make sense.
I do think my volleys could be better with this racket than my regular racket because I actually have places to put my hands, and it's hit the same way. It's
That
not
makes
like a
sense.
hit spin or anything anyway.
Yeah. You're talking a big talk.
No, this is the future of tennis. Soon it'll be 3 handles.
Okay.
Oh, no way. Usually when I get a new racket, like as soon as I get a new racket, everything feels better just for a second,
Yeah.
and then feels much worse. This started as feeling much worse.
I was gonna say.
So I don't know if
Yeah.
it's the same. That was a great point.
First.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
nice shot. It's currently February 9th. At the beginning of this month was the first time that I ever played with the two-handle tennis racket, and it is the most annoying thing that I've ever had to do in my life. So I've decided that I'm going to play a tournament at the end of this month, and I have to use that racket for the tournament. Hopefully I can get good enough at this racket before then to actually be able to do something with it. With this racket, I've been trying to figure out like what the, I don't know if this is the right word, what the meta would be with this racket, because only one guy really has used this racket well. He got to like 88 in the world in doubles playing with this racket. I'm going to look up how he plays to figure that out, but first I want to figure out everything I can on my own, because I might be able to figure some things out that he didn't figure out about this racket. I'm going to test out everything that I can possibly do with this racket. I'm going to record as much as I can of it, or at least record myself explaining after the fact what I did or figured out, and I'm going to make a list of every note I could possibly have with this racket. Then I'm going to see how the actual guy who used it did, Battistone, and try to copy him, and then I'm going to put all that together and try to make a game out of that I can actually use to try to win this tournament. Let's see how I do. So this is me signing up for the tournament, just so that everyone knows what's happening. So I'm gonna go for singles and doubles and go to checkout. And I'm going to continue. Yeah, that's me. It's currently the 11th of February, 16 days until my tournament. I decided I'm going to regrip the racket. One of the problems I have with this racket is the serving, because of this being diagonal, is I could grip more here and make it less diagonal. That might help the serve. I could put something in between. Bubble wrap. This one's at a really steep angle. This one's at a little bit less of an angle. We'll see if this works better. It does feel better. It's not completely parallel. So you can see it's still an angle, but it's less of an angle. I think if I put more bubble wrap underneath it, I can make it completely parallel, and then maybe it'll be like a normal racket serve. It's the first somewhat normal serves I've hit with this racket. I can actually pronate with this. It is a ridiculous amount of spin. So I'm gonna use this. Switching between the two handles is a problem. So doing an inside handle and then doing an outside handle feels completely different. So I have to get used to doing that. So anyway, I'm gonna stop for now. My arm's hurting a little bit. Don't want to injure myself. I'm gonna try this again tomorrow. I've gotten that now. It looks weird with the bump, but I think I'll be able to hold the racket actually properly this way. For the next week, I'm going to practice just with the knowledge that I have of my own game, and then I'm going to study the guy who actually does it and see if there's anything that does that I don't, that I can add to my game, and then hopefully that will be what I practice for the remainder of the time until the tournament. So I have 2 weeks. Might be enough for me to be okay. Yeah, that's okay. Oh yeah. Okay, I think I can do that. I've decided if I hit one handle for my backhand on this side and the other handle for my forehand on this side, then the handle doesn't get in the way. Because if I try this, the handle's stuck here, so I end up in trouble. The problem is I have to keep switching between them. So if I start with my left hand on the bottom here and my right hand on the top here, I only have to switch one of them for each shot. I have to get back into this position after every shot and get used to that. For the flat shot, I just hold it with two. For the slice, I hold the inside handle and I go that way. So that's where I'm going. Okay, I figured out if I hold it, I'm going to do this slightly for the camera. Figured out if I hold it down here, then it's easier to switch.
That's gonna mess up.
Yeah, if I did something like this.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So that's the way.
No one can attack off that.
Okay, that's definitely the way. So I have to switch handles to do the slice down the line as well.
Dear God.
I need.
You want to write this
to do a chart of like what to do. This is so annoying. I'm gonna get it though. Okay, so this one goes up wide. Nope, too far. This one goes out wide. This one goes down the line. Okay, so it's the right way. I just need to get used to it. I have sort of a framework for it. I just need a faster way of switching grip. Or I could just do this one. Honestly, that's probably enough. Even if my opponent gets it every time, and then every once in a while hits drop shot, and then my opponent's in trouble. I think there's like a perfect height of about right here where I have control. Anything outside that I don't have control. I can hit the low ones like that, and then high one for that one. Okay, I got it. For cross-court slices, I hold the inside handle at about this height. So I need a ball that goes up to this height to hit it, or I need to get low to this height so that I can hit it. On the down the line ones, I can do those off of anything. I just need to hold the outside handles. and I'm good to go. Now, if I hit a regular forehand, hold it outside racket, top spin. If I hit backhand, I have a flat one, which I need to be at this height to hit, and that's good for approaches and stuff. And I have slice if I really want to with my, nope, wrong hand, with my left down here, and I have a topspin one like that. So I have all the shots. So I have two options returning serve. I can either return flat on both sides, or I can hit it like a volley flat on both sides, or I can hit it with just holding this one, and then I have a slice on one side and topspin on the other, which I can't switch handles because I don't have time on the return, but I can do one of these two, so I'm gonna try both. Okay.
Oh, that's so nice. Nice. Is that two hands or one hand?
Two hands, Okay, not bad. So if I just hold the racket in place and hit it like a volley, I should be okay. Oh, not on that side. Okay. Woo. Okay, that one I kind of got lucky.
It's so good.
Okay, let me try with one hand. Or one handle. Oh,
Woo.
okay, one handle feels better. The problem with the one handle is I'm not going to be able to hit it flat on my forehand side.
Yeah.
So if I know my opponent's hitting out wide, then I can just do one handle the whole time. I have so many new ideas for what to do, but the problem is my spine injury is starting to flare up. So what happened is I have two discs in my spine that are kind of like loosely held together. So what ends up happening is they pinch on a nerve that goes through my left arm. The left arm goes numb a little bit when I hit for a little, and when I hit for a lot, I can't even raise the arm. That's the main reason that I'm eventually going to have to retire probably from the sport. But I'm going to make sure that I hit less than I did until the tournament, and then whatever happens in the tournament happens. And then if I have to retire from singles after that tournament, it's okay. Hopefully I can last until then so I can finish this challenge. So I want to be able to use the two-handled racket in a month well enough to win at least one round of the tournament. All right, I'm going to attempt to serve with this modified grip. Doesn't feel any better. If anything, it feels worse. I'm gonna try the pink one, the one that's not modified, see if it's anything different. Maybe it was just me having to get used to it and it wasn't anything to do with the grip. I might not change it again. I might just go back. Switching between holding the inside handle and the outside handle is extremely difficult, and it's very difficult to switch from the two-handled racket to a regular racket. With this tournament, I had planned originally that I was going to play doubles with my regular racket and play singles with the two-handled racket. That still might happen, but it's extremely difficult to switch between the two. I'm just missing all the serves with the regular racket. I might just do two-handled the entire tournament, no matter what. I need to figure out what the best strategy is for doubles with this racket, if I'm not going to be switching between the two of them. I learned a ton today, and it was one day of the 15 days that I have remaining. I might be a 15th of the way to what I want, maybe, possibly. I'm hopeful. So yeah, let's see what happens tomorrow. I'm going to test it against the same person, so we'll see how it works. Oh, it felt good. 230 first. Oh my God.
It scared me because you hit it with so much pace.
Yeah. I wasn't able to do that the other time. Okay, now for the moment or two. Being able to get a ball in on myself. Alright. Yeah. There was one return that I was doing over there where I was choosing between topspin shot for my forehand and hitting a slice, and both of those hold different grips, so I just was in between the two when I hit my shot and I completely missed it.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna cut the line. I don't know what you're doing.
I was looking directly at the sun, by the way. It's February 21st. I have less than a week before the tournament starts. I've gotten as used to the two-handled racket as I can in the span of time that I've had. I've been trying to figure out exactly how to use it. I have a bunch of different things that I've tried. Now it's finally time. I decided I'm going to look up the best player to ever use the two-handled racket, Brian Battistone. He was in a tournament that I was in when I first came back into tennis. So I graduated 2015. After college, I took 3 years as a graphic designer. After that, when I came back into tennis, this was one of the first tournaments that I played, the National Indoor Championship in Flushing Meadows in New York. And Brian Battistone was in the same tournament as I was, so I got to see him play a little bit. Now, I wasn't studying him at the time, so I actually don't remember exactly how he played. I remember his serve was insane. He would jump into the court and smash it. I've seen clips of that since then, but I haven't watched him actually play. So now, today, I've studied some of his singles. The way Battistone hits it. I watched a singles match that he played in Indian Wells, and I watched some of his doubles, and I watched just like random, more recent stuff, like 2 years ago of him playing against like this random YouTuber guy, like a 4-5 player. What I saw, his left is not as good as his right. He hits some forehands, like with one hand, and some forehands on the other side with his left hand, but he doesn't do that often. What he usually does is just hit flat shots, or like minimal spin shots. Okay? I can do better, all right? Because of the way I hit. I can do better. I think if he were to just do one hand, he might be better too. I don't know. But I can do more than that, is my point. I can do the flat and that. My problem is I don't have a flat on this side that's particularly comfortable, so I need to work on that. I don't have time before this tournament to get that going.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
But at some point, what I have that he doesn't have is a slice. I've never seen him slice.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I can slice on this side, going there. He serves with different handles. So he sometimes has outside and sometimes has inside. But most of the time he has inside, which I was wrong about. But he holds it way up here. I think the reason is because it's so close to the middle, it's more similar to a normal racket.
That makes sense. Yep.
That's my guess.
It feels like you have more control that way, maybe.
Yeah.
To me.
His serve, I still don't quite understand why he does the spinning thing to get his racket in place, but he does. And the racket gets in place, and then he serves from here usually. But he sometimes goes to here and serves the outside.
I'm sure he has some unique skills because he wants to play this way. So I'm sure that maybe something he does with the racket, something that it would be hard for other people.
Yeah, but I don't even think it's that. I mean, it is that, but I think he just wants to look cool. I think that's why he did that.
Okay.
But the only purpose I can see is the opponent doesn't know which handle you're holding. Okay, because it's like the last second you grab with the handle. But you can do that just grabbing it. So I don't know. And you can twist it around like that if you really want to.
I see. Yeah.
So I could just do that and then serve or twist it like that. Although my opponent would know, but it would take my opponent an entire match to figure it out.
Yeah.
So if I play someone that I play all the time, maybe that'll be a problem, but I don't think it will.
Well, the last time we played, your slices were the trickiest thing for me to play against, and also because your slices usually are crazy, but also the racket, the angle that the racket makes the ball come off, it's insane.
Yeah, the slices are annoying, but I don't have my slices dialed in to the way that I want them to, because they're still not as effective as my slices with the other racket, with the normal racket.
I think if you really go for it, the racket can.
I think the potential for it is amazing.
Okay.
I just don't. I'm not there yet because I've done it for 3 weeks, but I'll eventually have it.
Okay.
But I do think the regular ground stroke is going to be very effective. Something I'm thinking, this has nothing to do with me watching him, but I might just start holding it like this when I'm ready, like that, because then I could just easily switch to that or switch to that. It does look weird. The hard part about this is switching into a flat shot, but I think I could do it.
Yeah, it's because it looks like you're about to do this, like a pancake shot.
Yeah, well, I can do the thing where I go over and then smash it down. That'd be awesome.
You did that in our last match.
I don't know.
It failed miserably.
One made it in.
I think it did, yeah.
One failed horribly, but
one
time
was
I made
the worst
it in.
shot I've ever seen.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
There's no maybe, right?
No, there's no maybe. Important. I'm going to try different heights on the racket where I hold it. I'm going to start here because it's closer to the middle, and so it's more like a normal racket. Maybe I'll be okay. It's partly because I haven't served in a bunch of days, so it's not just the racket. I need to warm up. problem I'm running into is I might hurt my shoulder doing this. That could work. It's not bad. It goes way off to the side, makes it difficult to track. I just have to toss the ball to the right and behind. Even if my opponent reaches that, he's not going to hit a particularly good shot because it's staying low. And since he's going to be all the way off the court, I'm going to get an easy winner to that side. I still need to figure out if I can do a flat serve. It's possible, I know, because Madison does it. So I'm going to try to copy him. But I'm going to do that a different day. I'm going to keep serving with slices like this for one more basket, and I'm going to stop. So I'm going to stop the video there. I made one, but I don't think it's going to be effective enough to justify using it. I might as well just keep doing the slice. It's February 23rd. The last few days have been freezing, including today. It's really windy today. So I haven't been able to hit with anyone, but I'm going to hit a few more serves. So at least I'll get that done. I keep doing it. I hit with Joseph earlier. Now I'm going to do some serving. It is February 24th, just a few days left before the tournament. The draw hasn't come out yet, but as soon as the draw comes out, I'll probably put some information about that. I'm going to be alternating between rackets because I need to get used to doing that. My wrist is hurting a little bit, I think, or not hurting, but my wrist feels weird a little bit in this spot right here, and I think it's because of the use of the two-handled racket for the serve, something to keep track of. It's February 26th. It's raining, so I don't get to have any tennis practice today. One thing I will be doing, I'll be resetting my regular racket and my two-handled racket so that they're ready for the tournament. The other thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be working on, and I realized this yesterday, my movement of my hands from one position to another on the two-handled racket is not nearly good enough. It's not fast enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just practice that at home for, I don't know, like 2 hours, just switching grips over and over again until I can do it without thinking. Draw came out and I'm playing tomorrow doubles, and my first match for singles is going to be the day after tomorrow. I have a bye through the first round in singles. We'll see how I'm feeling. I might play with the two-handled racket for both singles and doubles, and I might just use it for one or the other. For the doubles, the tournament ended up being a round robin. There were 4 teams, all of them play each other one time. So this gave me 3 chances in doubles to win a round. In the singles, I got a bye through the first round, which means that I don't have the possibility of having just like a random novice opponent. I have to have someone who's already won a match. I just want to show you what I'll be doing. Because it's raining today, I'm practicing my swings and then getting back into position and then switching grips to this grip, the pink one, the outside one, for my forehand, and this white grip for my backhand. And switching between them is very difficult, as I've learned, because I have to do this, or I have to get used to starting in this position, which is extremely awkward. I can start in this position, turn it this way, or turn it this way, which I have to change the grips either way if I do that. But I'm more used to this one, and because I have literally 1 day left, I think I'm going to just do this. So this is how I'm switching for this tournament. This is probably the worst way to do it, but that's what I've got. I also have to be able to switch to a slice, which is the inside grip rather than the outside grip. The outside grip slice goes down the line, inside grip slice goes cross court, and I'm mostly going to be using the cross court one. I am extremely nervous, if you can't tell. Tournament's coming up quick, and I have run out of time. It's February 27th, the morning of the tournament. I have to drive 2 hours to get to the tournament. I also have some coaching to do and some hitting with Kirk if it dries out. It's still a little bit wet. I'm feeling a little bit sick, but it's not a tennis related thing. I think it's just stress from some personal stuff. So I'm going to drink a lot of water, and hopefully I'll be good by the time the match happens at 8 p.m.
That's all I want.
I just got to the tournament site. I'm about to play my first match. So I started off the first match playing with the two-handled racket, but then I injured myself in this point, ended up finishing with my regular racket. The following day, the singles match, I played part of it with the two-handled racket, and then again, I hurt myself partway through. My back was injured, so I switched to my regular racket. I decided early on I'm gonna just serve with my regular racket and then play the rest of the matches with my two-handled racket to even stand a chance to finish the tournament, let alone win a match. As a result, I only have 2 matches that I can potentially win, the 2 doubles matches that remain, and here's how the first one went.
You. Come here, come here. Bye, ball. Nice shot, man. Good. Good handball, good point. Wow, what a return. My bad, dude. No, no, no. You. You. No, don't do that. Let's go. I'm here. Wow, that's great. Nice shot. I got it. You. You. Me. Yeah. You. Inside. You.
The second match went far better than the first 2. I started to feel like I could actually play tennis. I have one last chance to win a match in this tournament. This match is going to be particularly important to me because my back injury, I've had a spine injury for the last 3 years and it's only gotten worse. So this might be the last tournament that I ever play. If I don't win this match, then there will likely never be another chance for me to win with the two-handled racket again. So this really means something to me. Not only that, this might be my last tournament, so I have to win one. The opponents we're playing are going to be very tough. Because it's a round robin, we know how they played against the opponents who we already played, and they did better than we did. So they're a very strong team. I'm going to try to fight through the injury if I start feeling it to do as best as I can. So I'm going all in on this match. I just finished the final match. My experience with the tournament, the tournament was always great. My experience with the two-handled racket was I couldn't serve with it much. I think I served like 3 games total with the two-handled racket the entire tournament. But all the rest of the games, I tried to play as much as possible with the two-handled racket. For the last match, we won the match, which was great, and I was definitely playing the best of all the matches, and I feel like there's a potential for me to use the two-handled racket in bigger tournaments. As a novelty thing, at the very least, I can use the racket, so at least I have that. It's a pretty good month of tennis.